Okay.
I need that your information for that.
You don't have the ability to charge anyone with another crime.
Violating my Fourth Amendment rights is a crime. You understand that? Okay, on my left foot, my right foot is tight there. You're gonna pull me out? I guess it's a little.
Sure, I'll do whatever you want. Whatever makes it easier for you.
Oh, I could use some water. All this talking is getting me thirsty. You guys have a bailiff for a jailer.
I'll get to that in a minute. Alright, we're gonna go up the stairs here.
Up the stairs. There's a downstairs and there's upstairs. Right, so no weapons. Juveniles, okay. May not be held within the secure area except for identification and booking. Oh, wait, okay. Idemia. I-D-E-M-I-A.
Right, have a seat.
All right. West Milwaukee. See, I thought it was in like West Dallas or something.
Nope, we're east of West Dallas.
Just E, okay. Yeah. What? Something?
Alright, if you want to stand up, I'll take off the cuffs behind you.
Okay, alright. Oh, this is where you do OWIs. Okay. DNA, alright. Little process for DUI stuff. Do you suspect me of being under the influence?
Nope.
Alright.
Have a
Is there
seat.
water?
Have a seat.
Can I get some water? Officer Aide? J-Aide? J-Aide, whatever J stands for, I'll find what J means. Not much for a person who aids people. Like J charge. Yeah, where can I hang out in this city to, you know, meet the judge? I need to, you know, it's going to be a court date in a few weeks.
You can't be parked in any of the closed businesses around here. As far as what you do when you release tonight,
I need to hang out outside of this area while I fight your charge. Is that what you're saying?
I'm just saying you can't be in a closed business parking lot.
Stay around, stick around for the court process, but keep your distance too. I got to find a balance there. Because, you know,
well, our court appearances are by Zoom. So.
By Zoom? Zoom. Do you have a? I mean, I'm gonna have to deal with a prosecutor for a criminal charge. Do you know your prosecutor's name?
How many times am I going to explain that to you that it's a municipal charge, not a criminal?
You have a prosecutor. Even municipal charges have a prosecutor.
Yeah, but if you're going to complain about the charge, you might want to get it right.
Get it right? You
yeah, get the level right.
You can't even cite what a Fourth Amendment. You didn't even know what the Fourth Amendment was.
Yeah, the civics class was a while ago.
Oh, and there's refresher courses that you should be taking then.
I'll add it to my list of things to do.
A list? Yeah. Yeah, clearly on night shift they let things slide, right? Is that how the night shift works?
Except for people who park in closed parking lots.
Yeah, and that's ridiculous how you guys are so tough on people that parked in
only people who don't comply with the law.
I mean, did you even take the time to walk around the building to see if I broke in? Is there any broken windows? I mean, in the parking lot.
Sir, what are you trying to accomplish here? What are you trying to accomplish?
I'm telling you, this parking lot's not gated.
Okay.
There's nothing they
it's
block
private
off.
Property and closed.
And nobody
there's no reason. There's no reason.
I tried talking to you, and all I wanted to do was you to identify yourself.
And I want to find out J-Aide. Tayloff doesn't even have a first initial for her first name.
You don't need to get that information.
You can go on the internet, and I'm sure I could ask your police. I could ask your police chief. I can go to your front desk and ask them you know, what your first name is, and 9 times out of 10, probably 10 times out of 10, they're required to tell your first name.
Our dispatchers aren't even required to tell you their last name.
You probably
so
have a bad history of falsely arresting people. All right, and there could be another tail off. We don't want to mistake your tail off. If there's another tail off, we don't want to mistake you with another tail off. That's been a problem in the past.
All right, your right hand.
You want to? Oh, you're gonna fingerprint me? Okay.
See,
this is
a compelling ID from you, yes.
Yeah, this is a step that you could take beyond what I could do. All I could do is ask for your first and last name.
Correct, because we have a legal authority to do so, and you don't.
Yeah, and you can compel with fingerprints. I can't do that.
Yeah.
All I ask for your first and last name, and you can't even do that.
Nope, you're not getting
all right.
it.
Well, not from you, but I mean, I can get it. It's not a matter of whether I can or cannot. It's just whether you choose to or not.
And we don't have to, so we won't.
And you're making a mistake with how you're conducting yourself.
Okay.
All right? And people need to know your history. People need to know this. This happened with you.
Okay.
They need to be aware for the future. All right? This is an educational experience for me and hopefully other people who live in the area and have to deal with you. And if you move to another station, you know, for them to be aware of your activity and how you work.
I just had somebody thanking me I just had someone thanking me for arresting him earlier today.
There's a back and forth with everything, you know. They could be drunk too, not aware of their rights.
Well, you don't have the right to ask us for our first names, or
you don't have the right. Then you don't have the right to ask me.
We have the right to compel ID from you because we're officers of the law.
What's the law that compels me to give you my ID?
It's called a field interview. It's called a field interview.
That's not a part of the law.
We can stop someone.
Okay.
Detain them and identify them based on suspicious activity, which is being parked in a closed parking lot in the middle of the night.
And that's in your police policies, which I'll need to see. I'll need to see your police policies and how you're operating, but that's not the law. All right, the law is with case, you know, in the courts. It's decided in courts. It's decided by your lawmakers. It's not decided by your police policies. All right, you're a little off, just like, you know, with your citing of the Fourth Amendment. You're a little off, and I think you're off and bordering on tyrant, you know, and tyrant activity. You know, and you know, I'd suggest you to make a really nice, detailed report on this. Okay.
I'll go get that.
Make a nice, thorough report. You got a nice picture of
up there.
She doesn't have enough on. I already asked.
No. All right.
I would talk to Aide then. So.
Yeah, I'll be looking forward to reading your reports. How soon will I be able to see them? I'm going to ask them.